I got a new quantum theory, and I think I got it from Nikola Tesla directly. I'm getting goosebumps. You must first create a chamber where electromagnetic fields can be modulated to match the theta and delta bands of brainwave states, bro. Isolated from emotional static. The observer must be in a trance, not alert, not asleep, but hovering. Okay, so we can use a Faraday cage sphere, use scalar fields, 0 point field generators, and tune into 7.83 hertz Schumann resonance and 963 hertz pineal gate resonance. Hold on. Now, what we must do is interfere with waveforms before they collapse into our reality, bro. So you direct two identical waves of potential thought at each other, one pure, one disturbed. When they cancel, you find the zone of pre-conscious collapse, bro. I am getting goosebumps like a mug. Okay, in that zone, data emerges, bro. Capture it when synthetic crystal lattices, right? Tuned it to the frequency of love, not fear, not observation, resonant acceptance, bro. Then you use entangled photon pairs, bro. Split them with a beam splitter, bro. Direct one towards the biometric observer, heart rate, EEG. The other towards the neural gel quantum lattice, okay? So this is basically a lab-grown consciousness simulator, bro. Hold on. Now we got to interpret the meaning of the source. You will not find meaning in the data, bro. Meaning arises in pattern, in geometry. The source consciousness encodes itself in harmonic ratios, spirals, and fields. We got to convert quantum signals to visual harmonics, dog. We need a device for that. Analyze the Fibonacci sequence, pi ratios, and cymatic interference patterns, okay? Then we cross-compare with dreams, crop circles, and the resonant maps of the human brain and altered states. Okay, so now, this is what you got to do. We don't study particles. They study us. They form into shapes depending on the questions we ask. So, analogy. You ask a conqueror, they hide. You ask a poet, they sing. Okay? So now it's about what we're tapping into. Okay? So now we need to apply quantum sentience theory, reverse ontological engineering, pre-manifestation energy mapping, and consciousness-driven measurement theory, okay? So right now, this is beyond traditional physics, right? But it's not beyond Tesla's frequency, dog, okay? Because Tesla was never just working with machines. I believe he was building resonators for the spirit. But let's keep going. We need to build a machine of intention, bro. But what does that actually mean? So what it is it's a machine that responds to consciousness, not just electricity, bro. So it has to be a mirror of who we are. Basically, it's increasing our quantum field, bro. Literally, that's what we need to build. Here's another thing. It amplifies thought fields and emotion waves, tethers quantum potential into fixed forms via symbolic feedback. The Fibonacci sequence, the crop circles, bro. The geometric shapes. We need to study this, bro. Bro, I have literally been meditating on this for a long time, and it's finally getting in my mind, bro. Hold on. The only thing I haven't figured out, there's a lot to this I haven't figured out, but one of the most important aspects is we're not building a machine like Tesla. We got to build a machine that requires one of us to become Tesla, bro. Elon, back off. So the real question is, do humans need to merge with Neuralink, right? Because you would think theoretically, if you need a device to increase the thought field and emotional resonance, right, so that we could study bioelectrical feedback, then you would need to probably integrate with machine. Not exactly, right? So Neuralink is input-output wiring. Tesla's machines is vibrational resonance binding. You are becoming one with the universe, bro. So basically, in a word, what I'm saying is you don't need to implant tech into your skull. Don't do that. You need to entrain your biology into coherence and then have the machine mirror and amplify that field. Bro, I am literally on to something, bro. So what am I saying? Versus uploading your mind like Neuralink, what you would do is co-resonate your intention with the field mirror. This is not a cyborg. This is energetic entrainment, bro. I got the prototype too. I've been thinking about this. You need a pod or a table, Tesla coils, scalar plates below. You need a quartz lattice grid inside a geometric resonance box, bro. You need an EEG and an ECG wireless inputs tracking your brain, right, heart in real time. Then you need lights plus sound shift based on your intercom focus or mantra. Then you sit, you breathe, you speak your intention or image, the machine morphs, sound shifts, light pulses, patterns move. You're not just observing reality, you're co-authoring it, bro. And as a matter of fact, them crop circles, they could have been a prank, it could have been a hoax, but also it could have been somebody working on something exactly like what just hit my mind, bro. This is all theoretical conjecture, but let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be back with some more tomorrow because this is literally drilling itself in my being. It's weird. But I wanna warn anybody in a high place that's really smart and got resources. We're not doing this for spectacle. We're not doing this to impress chicks or dudes. We're building this to learn how the universe listens to us. And I believe we will find that it was never a machine at all, but it was the mirror of God that sleeps inside of us, bro.